I
don't think you've seen this one.
No.
They look so cool.
Is this Acro?
They have the same feet on the walk.
Did your mom make these costumes?
No, they ordered them the Halloween
I
costumes.
was gonna say, wow.
Okay, dancers, quickly, we got makeup time. Guys, we're going to go down this quickly and give more individual notes to Miss Nikki. Girls, can you come up quickly? So my big note, there was some faltering things, which I'm sure Nikki and can give you more corrections on, but I want to know the story. I love the costumes. You got my interest right away. It's very magical. It takes me to a place. Now you guys have to carry that through the whole dance. There was many places, and I'm going to use Carla as an example because you were right in front of me, where you were kind of waiting, and you were just waiting. And then your point came, whatever your little thing was, and all of a sudden you came to life. And there was like a lot of that, and everyone was doing that, okay? Rather than keeping in your character the whole dance. One of the things, there was the lovely transfer work at the back where they're lifting whoever over your head, and I think you were in the front. If something goes wrong, you have to have something happening on your face. Dancers that we've had that have gone on to do professional shows, one of the things that's so consistent is the story still has to be told, even if there's something that goes wrong in the dance. So while that transferring is going on, I don't care what's happening, but the people in front are carrying that story. You're the narrators, and you need to do more of that. I have a lot of general notes about pointed feet and coming out of things and wobbly legs, but I'll talk to you about that. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. I don't know what the story was, and I need to know it from your faces because there's no words in the music. Nothing's there to help me, right? So you got to show me with your face and your movements. A lot of like eye line, keep it lifted and look right at your judges, like engage with them. Those fouette sequence, when are you opening your leg? Like when's that picture moment when your leg should be at 90? It's almost borderline touching the floor. And yeah, I just said like smooth out the triple trick when Carlo was at the in the air. And yeah, faces. Other than that, it was good.
Something that might help with the characters, I hear a lot of like train noises, like you're at a train station. Where are you going? Where are you coming from? You each have individual characters that you have, a different costume. Maybe when you go home, create your own character. Write out your little.
They wrote them down and they brought them to me.
Oh, okay. Well then, now it's time to live them. Really put it to life. Okay. So that's kind of number one, because this routine has potential to be really, really cool. Something really special. The costumes are like, as soon as you walked on, it's like, whoa, this is so different. And then it started to trail off to the place that we didn't want it to go, okay? So we don't want that. We want it to keep going. And then just like little things like your legs, your things. When you do your double trick, the inverted like handstand one before you walk the feet, squeeze your bum, open your hips so you're actually in like a handstand, not like this, okay? But yeah, those stuff we can work on.
And building on that double trick for the girls that are in the handstand, when you guys are doing those heel walks, I want to see a little bit more resistance in them, like a little bit more, so it's clear that we're walking. It's not just whoop, 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 and then over. Mostly, you guys have covered pretty much everything. When we have that pirouette section, I want to see your faces spotting to the front every single time. Sharp, 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 sharp. Not side, not kind of out. Here, every time, bang, bang, so that we're all together. When you guys are coming out of your tricks, just a little bit more of that moment where we're like, we did it, it's good, and we can see it in our faces that we are proud of what we did, proud of everything that we do on the stage. Okay, guys? Good job.
We kind of said similar things. The pedaling, you were just mentioning bike pedaling. Some of us had flexed feet, some of us had pointed feet. In the air in general, you can really tell when your feet are flopping around. So Kayla, I'm going to point it out because it was a lot. When you were doing walking on your hands, they were just dangling. And I could see it, and I was just watching you the whole time. So really, really, because then you went back there and you did your leg grab, and I was like, she can point her feet. I know she can point her feet. So you got to do it all the time. Okay. Spacing on the double stag elbow stand was a little bit unclear. So that section. And your shorts underneath, because I just mentioned it for Carnell's, was also obvious here. There's symbols on some of your shorts. So we need to paint them black. It's either like a Viva symbol or a Lululemon symbol or something. Just paint them so that it's not obvious. Yeah, some was on your bum, some was on your leg. Yeah, just paint them because you can see them when you go up in the air. It's really obvious.
And if it's reflective, the light in the theater will pick up on it. Miss Jeanette?
When you're looking out to the audience, or I'm sorry, when you're focusing on doing a difficult move, and you still have, and you're concentrating, you still have to have an outward projection to the audience. You guys sort of, you have to tell every time something was coming up because you withdrew, and you withdrew from entertaining. So you have to be able to do both. Okay. Otherwise, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I thought the costumes looked really awesome. And with costumes like that, guys, you actually just feel like you want to become whoever you're supposed to be. So just full on commitment for that. But I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good piece.
Yeah. I'm really excited what this number is going to do because I think you guys really have a great way of doing it. I also want to just bring a point to something. Kayla, you had a little stagger, and I loved your comeback. You immediately just were like, okay, that happened, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to be even stronger. And you did something like this. It just really was a great comeback. I love that kind of commitment.
Awkwardly fun.
Yeah, bravo.